Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Intellectual Saviors of Wrestling with your hosts, the Master of the Brain Damage,
Martin?
and the one and only Sam H. And this is the Smackdown live review from the 10th of January.
Hey. We picked up a rather humorous style to start the show off. We had the first episode of the new year of the Ambrose Asylum.
Yeah. Because everyone has their own talk shows nowadays.
Yeah. Well, the other week we had the debut of the Kevin Owens show.
Yeah.
Why the hell not?
And of course we had the Rollins report. Hell, Roman is the only one to not have his own talk show.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, rather strangely though, Dean Ambrose's guests would be The Miz and Maurice.
Well, I don't think they were originally going to be his guests, but Miz doesn't handle losing very well.
He's a bit of a crybaby when it comes to losing.
Yeah. If anyone saw Talking Smack last week when he went in his big old conspiracy theory tirade. Ugh.
Yeah, Miz started going on about Renee Young and all this rubbish, and then going on. Then, of course, inevitably, he started to attack Dean. Then he held up Dean ready for Maurice to give him a big slap across the face, but unfortunately for The Miz, Dean ended up ducking, and The Miz got the slap to the face.
Yeah, this all centered on Dean giving Miz his participation award back, which he didn't quite like.
No, so instead, he gave it to Maurice.
Miz ended up eating dirty deeds again.
Yeah.
And quickly rolled out the ring. Best place for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, another brilliant episode of the Ambrose Asylum.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we couldn't say the same about the next segment. We had Nikki Bella versus Natalia.
Oh god, are they still doing this?
Yeah. But the match didn't even get started, and it ended in a no contest.
No, it was just a very sloppy brawl.
Yeah, it was pretty poor.
I mean, these two have been in the WWE for a very long time. And yet, this fight, brawl, whatever you'd call it, it just looked terrible.
Well, the biggest problem we've got is just nobody cares about Natalia anymore. There's just like, woo, great, you're a heel. Woo, great, you're a face. We don't care.
It's just like Big Show. She just turns constantly. You don't know what you're going to get. I do find it funny during this whole time she's been heel and face. Not once has she mentioned Tyson Kidd.
No. Yeah.
Who's probably still rehabbing his neck injury.
Yep. Very true.
He's just a forgotten man at the moment.
Yep. So, and moving on to our next match. Oh, following on from confrontations last week, we had Kalisto facing off against heel Ziggler.
Well, they say heel Ziggler, but he was still coming out to his all his face stuff.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything differently.
No, not really. Alright,
this match was alright.
Yeah.
Kalisto did his fast-paced offense. I still think he should be in the Cruiserweight division.
Yeah.
They could trade him for, I don't know, someone else.
Yeah, but then in the end, Kalisto ended up picking up the victory.
Yeah, with a roll-up.
Yeah. But then, of course, this then enraged Dolph Ziggler got a steel chair, and then he hit Kalisto with it a load of times. And then that brought out Apollo Crews, who we haven't really seen on telly in quite a while, apart from a couple of random backstage moments. Right, he wanted to teach heel Ziggler a lesson.
Well,
he didn't get too far on it.
Didn't quite work out that way.
No.
Because Apollo ended up eating a couple of chair shots himself.
He most certainly did.
And then Kalisto ate another one. And he sort of fell on the ring ropes.
Yeah. That was the end of that contest.
But I'm still left confused. Is Dolph actually a heel now? Or is he just... I don't know.
Well, you can't even trust his Instagram or his Twitter account because his Twitter account has been Heel Ziggler for about 7 years.
It has, ever since he got one. Oh, man. Yeah, Vince was none too pleased with that Twitter account.
Yeah. So, but moving on to our next match, we had a rematch for the tag team titles. American Alpha versus the Wyatt family. But this time it was Randy and Bray teaming up together. Yeah, this was pretty one-sided for most of the contest.
It was.
Bray and Randy had an awful lot of offense in on poor Chad Gable.
Which you'd expect, as they are like two main eventers.
Yeah.
Going against the tag team.
Yeah. But of course, the Wyatts weren't alone. They had Luke Harper at ringside as well. And unfortunately, that would be their downfall.
Yeah, not in the good way. Luke ended up ballsing things up. Again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think when he tried to cause a distraction or something, Randy told him to get lost or something.
Yeah.
And then, I think, was it Chad chucked Randy into Luke and then tried to score a quick roll up, and then he kicked out. And I think not long after that, someone got hit with a grand amplitude.
Yeah, I think it was probably Randy again.
Yeah. Then of course after American Alpha, still your tag team champions, but then things were not good in the Wyatt family after the match.
No, there was a bit of a breakdown. Randy and Luke Harper threatened to fight each other.
Yeah.
Bray coming in there, breaking it up.
Yeah. And unfortunately for Bray, Randy wasn't too interested. Luke went to super kick Randy, and instead he got Bray.
And he was not impressed with that.
No, he really tried his hardest not to completely lose it with him.
He ended up storming off. He took Luke Harper to one side, had a go at him, took Randy to the other side, had a go at him, and then he stormed up the ramp.
Yeah, and then Randy sort of looked at Luke and said, "This is your fault," and then stormed off. So, things are not good in the Wyatt family.
I mean, why are they rushing this? Jesus Christ.
I have no idea.
I mean, they could have built a really long storyline out of this. And in a month, we've gone from having, I don't know, they're unstoppable, no one's going to take the tag titles off of them, to, now it's not all good, now it's dysfunction. In a month.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn it, let your storylines breathe for a while. Damn it. Get him as a man, let him breathe.
So that was the fallout of that match. Then we went backstage with Daniel Bryan. And he had Becky Lynch with him.
Yep.
And then he was shortly joined by Alexa Bliss. They had a couple of bitches backwards and forwards. You done this, you done that. And then Daniel Bryan said, "Right, I've had enough of this rubbish, right? We're having a match next week, and La Luchadora cannot get involved in this. We're going to have the first ever women's steel cage match."
What, does he think women can't climb cages?
Apparently so. I mean, it didn't stop the Big Show when he debuted at St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
One line I found funny during this promo, they were trying to work out who La Luchadora is, and someone mentioned Eva Marie.
Yeah, and then I think someone commented online saying, "Well, it can't be Eva Marie. She hit a wrestling move on Becky Lynch."
Yeah. I think what was it? Becky said, "No, it couldn't be her. She's too vain. She'd never wear a mask."
Yeah.
So yeah, steel cage match next week,
Yeah.
and no one's gonna get involved because apparently women can't climb cages.
Yeah. Oh, Christ.
Right. What's next?
Well, folks, it doesn't get an awful lot better. We had Carmella with James Ellsworth.
Oh, Christ almighty.
And she was facing against CJ Lunde.
See, I was just in fits of laughter during this match because JBL was on one.
he really hates Ellsworth.
No, just not even just Ellsworth, about this woman. I mean, she was terrible. I mean, in terrible shape. It looks like she had one of my nan's swimsuits on.
Yeah, really old-fashioned attire.
Oh, he was just on one.
Yeah, and shock horror with yet another distraction from James Ellsworth. Carmella picked up the victory. And apparently she's gonna treat James Ellsworth to taking him shopping.
Great.
Woo.
This should be happening on Superstars or Main Event, not bloody Smackdown.
So, main event time.
Oh, at last.
The miserable Baron. Baron Corbin.
He's pretty miserable.
Against Golden Boy John Cena. With the added extra spice of AJ Styles on commentary.
He should be on commentary every week. He's just that good at it.
Yeah. No, he's basically shouting insults at Cena the whole time, and then every time Baron was losing his mind, he turned and said, "I'm cheering for you. I want you to win this, you idiot."
Yeah, even before this match, there was a segment where he went to Baron and he was like, "You got to do your best AJ Styles impression." Beat up. I was like, yes, that's got to happen. Brilliant. Now, I would love to give this match a glowing review, but I can't do that.
Nah, it wasn't that great.
Because this was pretty much every Cena match ever.
Yep. And as much as Baron done, he couldn't get the job done. And then we saw a certain move come along, and that was all she wrote.
Yeah, this is the problem I have with this one. They've been trying to build Baron up as like this new credible threat.
Yeah.
And Cena hit him with a 5-knuckle shuffle, hit him with the FU, and that was it. It was such a tame ending. It was like, so all that momentum out the window, gone.
Yeah.
Cena didn't even break a sweat.
No.
It's just like, yay, well done, Cena. You're back to 2010 era burying people again.
Yeah.
But at least then we had AJ climbing up on the table, raising the belt, and going, "You're never going to get this."
I'm going to beat you again, Cena.
You will. He's going to beat him for a 4th time, and maybe a 5th.
Yeah.
If those leaked posters or anything go on.
Yes, there has been leaked posters for Elimination Chamber.
That's the one.
And apparently, the main event at Elimination Chamber is going to be AJ Styles versus John Cena in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Great, so he gets to beat him twice in one match. Even better. I will enjoy that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be wearing my "If It's Not Phenomenal" t-shirt. So,
and that was the end of that one.
Wow, compared to our last one, that's really short. But whatever, that's about as much as you're going to get. Yeah. You got anything else?
No.
Okay. From your hosts, the master of the brain damage,
Martin.
and the one and only Sam H. We will see you again for the next one. Adios. Bye. I didn't even press the button.